You're seeing it right there. We're about to have our third straight weekend with temperatures in the 90s.
Even so, it's been a cooler start to summer than the past couple of years. New at 5, meteorologist Matt Gray is tracking if that's about to change.
Well, thank you, guys. It has been cooler so far in 2023, and the number of days where we've hit 90 or hotter is actually right about average for this point in the year. We've had one 90-degree day in May, we had 2 in June, and we've had 8 so far in July with less than 2 weeks to go until we get to August. Now, finishing close to average by the end of September, that would be a huge accomplishment after what's happened the last 2 years. 2021. Well, we all know about that. It had the most 90-plus days in Spokane's history, including that 109 in June. And last year, we ended up with the 5th most 90-degree days on record. But there are a few things that make me think that we should not hold out hope. I'm sorry. For an average summer. For one, our current forecast, we got a lot of 90s on there. We're going to add probably 5 more 90-degree days this week. That's including the 90 degrees that we hit today. Now, that would bring us to 15 for this year. And you may not remember this for good reason, but on this day last year, Spokane had only had 2 days in the 90s. Boy, did that change. The second half of summer, we had by the way, a record 32. We're pretty close to the halfway point of summer right now. So is there any sign of what we can expect in the second half of the season? Let's fast forward. I want you to look at these climate models for the first half of August. The last several days, went back, took a deep look here. They've painted a picture that more extended heat is coming. You can see the bright red on your screen. The odds for hotter weather sitting at 60 to 80% in that 3 to 4 week time frame from now, or the first half of August. Now, this far out, you got to take a big grain of salt with these figures. At the same time, a signal this strong, this far out is very impressive. It's another reason to think that Spokane is probably going to end up with a lot more than 21 days in the 90s again this year. Now, the next milestone up is 30 days. That's only happened 18 times since 1881. 7 of those, though, happened since just 1998. You can probably guess why. Our friend climate change. We'll have a pretty good idea of where we stand for this year in the next few weeks.
A good reminder of things that we experienced last year and the years before. Thank you, Matt. And you can get an in-depth forecasting and discussion of the science behind the weather in your inbox every week. Sign up for Matt Gray's weather newsletter called The Brainstorm. That's right on KXLY.com.